welcome to my channel. This is episode 18. First thing as always, thank you to those of you that have subscribed to my channel. If you are new, names will go up over here. And thank you to those of you that have been following and supporting me on the forum. Recognition goes up over here. Now I have no notifications, however I do have 2 apologies to make before we start. The first one is, last week I put a special episode out on Saturday. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The plan was to go on Sunday, get some footage, hopefully have it ready by Sunday, and maybe at the latest post it on Monday. Sadly that did not happen, and I do apologise for that. Simple reason, my phone broke, so I had to get that replaced. The second apology is, I have my GoPro here. It is my sports version. I took it with me with an extra battery, ready to go, take it into the field, and I thought I was going to get some really good footage. In fact, I thought I caught some. Sadly, I went onto my laptop and it told me I had no footage whatsoever. So I was really annoyed by that. So I'm going to test this GoPro out again, make sure it is working, because I want to try it next time I go. Now, we all have to start somewhere, so learn from your mistakes. That's what we as humans should do. And, well, as consolation, I do have some footage from some friends. It does help when you have friends. It's only a few seconds long, but a few seconds is better than none. So enjoy it. So yeah, let's get started. Let me put these away safely. Okay. Now, before I start, I should start with my BDU that I am wearing. Now, this is KLMK. It is a Russian camo. I wore it on the day. I highly recommend that you don't wear this on a warm day. Don't ask me how to pronounce it in Russian, because I don't speak Russian. Sorry about that. So, I'm going to take the hood off. I didn't wear all this. And yes, it is me, Gamble, if you were not sure. Yes, I know, I need a haircut. So, let's put this on. Put these on as well. Now, I used these goggles on the day. I had my DPM trousers with my shirt. Again, a very warm day. I highly recommend you don't wear overalls unless you've got no choice. So, where do I start? Okay, let's get the negatives out the way. Now, on the day, like I said, it was very warm and people react very differently in certain weathers from hot to cold. It is a known fact. So, on the day, I got friendly fired twice. So, I put my hand up saying, friendly fire, walked off, carried on and had fun. That's how you should do it, really. So what happened was I had my own friendly fire incident. I was hiding in a bush, my goggles were fogged up, I only had a little bit to see through the right side, and I saw a little bit of movement. So naturally, without even thinking red or yellow, I shot with a controlled burst, full auto, about 5-6 rounds, because he said, friendly fire hit, and he said, you didn't need to shoot me in the back 6 times. So 10 feet in closing, yeah, okay. I was just responding, okay? I wasn't doing it with malicious intent. And I apologised straight away saying sorry, because it happens to us all. It's part of the game. As human beings, we're flawed by nature to make mistakes. We're not perfect. So naturally, he went past me and he referred to me as doctors used to do with injections with a capital P. And I was thinking, whoa. I made a mistake. I apologised straight away. There was no need for that. So I thought to myself, you know what? After what he said, I'm going to go to my marshal and just chill out because I can't see anymore. When you start moving, these start to clear up. But like I said, when you're a runner doing a lot, these do fog up a lot. And I had that problem a lot on the day. So anyway, I went back to the respawn point. I saw them. I was on my way to the marshal. And surprise, surprise, he came across my pathway because he was going back in to play the game. Fair enough. He stopped me. Not like violently or anything. He said, you need to control yourself. See what you're doing. Cool out. And I'm thinking, whoa, I apologise, why are you continuing this, okay? There are people out there, that know when to accept it and move on. Some people still want to continue it, and I was just saying, look, I naturally responded, I did apologise, and I just went back to my respawn whilst he kind of wanted to carry on. And I was like, there's no need for that. So I spoke to the marshal and said, look, I friendly fired this guy, I did apologise, but he did call me the capital P, and naturally I was like, you know what, just keep an eye on him, okay, and I'm just staying out his way. And naturally for the rest of the day I had no incidents, thankfully, but come on, this is an airsoft game, okay, this isn't milsim, this isn't life or death situation, we're here to play for fun, alright, If you want to play seriously, you can. I'm not going to say you can't, but when you get to that point where you're just playing for fun or you're just coming back into Airsoft, nah, not needed. Anyway, let's get rid of that negativity and let's move on to the positive side. So the positives outweigh the negatives, that's the way I like it. So Red Alert did a great job in the time they were closed. They added some new features in, such as a new entrance, more little buildings, more cover, car debris, a jail, but the best thing of all was the gulag, which I cannot wait to get into, so let me get through the rest of this. So yes, I did miss Airsoft. I did miss seeing my friends, so it was great to see my regular friends, such as Anarchist, Honey Badger. Great to see you guys, can't wait to play again. I also met 2 new players. I met AFUK, first time, told me he had a great time, so I can't wait to play again and see you there. And I also met another person, a new player, called Kit. I don't know if he's been there before, but it was great to see him, have a game with him in the gulag, so I really appreciate the footage for that. And yeah, it was great seeing everyone, so I look forward to seeing some more of my regular friends back at that site. So, to my left, which will be your right, I have a few gifts from AFUK. So I have a DPM bag, really appreciate that. A DPM smock. And I've got 2 smoke grenades that will come in handy when I use them. I've got a yellow one and I've got an orange one. And on the paperwork of these smoke grenades, and I'm not joking, if you can read this yellow line, that is legit on their grenades. So I am going to read this out, and you've just seen it. Don't be a dick with these products. And they actually have that in yellow writing on their smokes. So yeah, that's legit. Anyway, let's move on, okay, to the rift section. So this is what I used on the day. So I used my SEMA sniper. If you haven't seen my last episode, check it out. I did try to snipe on the day. There was no mag in it, by the way. The marshals did say it would be tricky for snipers with all the ferns and cover, and they weren't kidding. So I did try to snipe with this. It still shoots straight. I need to sort out the scope, get it fixed in a bit more. But I did try. Safety first. Put that in my ear. I did try to get one at least, and that didn't happen. So let me put this back. Then I tried my E&L AKM. I got several with this on the day and I was really proud of it. I'll tell you in just, there were no BBs in this and there is no battery, so it won't fire. So yeah, I got several of this. I did pretty well in the first game actually. It was a interesting game where you had to get a player into a certain area on the bridge, a little building, to get a point for your team. So obviously once they got in, they got a point, but they had to go and respawn. Now I managed to get under the bridge and pick a lot of people off before I got picked off. So yeah, I'll probably say that was my best time with this. Yeah, and I look forward to going back and trying again. Now, moving on to my fun part, which I've been wanting to get onto in this video, the gulag. Now, the gulag is, bear with me 1 second, 1v1, and it is a lot of fun. There were a lot of people lining up for this. So you can take your Glock, revolver, any pistol that you can name into it. There's only one rule, no full auto, okay? It has to be stock on semi. Okay, they may change those rules later on, you never know. So I took this in with the standard mag. Make sure it's in, don't worry. Not loaded, not loaded. I took even the extended mag in for a game. So let me put this down. I didn't take this on the day, but I look forward to trying this out in the gulag. 6 shots, so you had to be more accurate. I know straight away this will be tough, but it will be well worth it for the fun. So again, I'm going to open up. If you can see carefully, there are no shells in the front. So let's lock that back in. So I will take this to one of the gulag games. So what happened is, I can take these off now. I went into the gulag. I played 2 games against Honey Badger. The first game we drew, so it's the best of 3 rounds. So you start from one side, and obviously try and get each other. Then swap around, obviously play the best of 3, so whoever gets 2 wins essentially. and we drew in the first game, and then I took a break and I played Kit next.
2, 1, go! 2, 1, go!
So there you have it, that short footage. I told you it wasn't that long, so that's got to be a record, a red alert for that game. What happened was, at the end of that round, I still carried on because I didn't actually hear him say hit. That's why everyone was laughing, because or at least that's what I think. But again, it was a good game, and I want to thank AFUK for taking the footage, as well as Kit for playing, and obviously we played for the rest of the day, some different games. Two other things that stand out for me is the rematch with Honey Badger in the Gulag. I narrowly just beat him. In order to do so, here are two funny moments. In order to beat Honey Badger in the Gulag, I had to run into a rule, but it was well worth it. And the second funny thing, I suppose, yeah, it is funny to me, is I borrowed Honey Badger's G3 for the game. Fantastic, really appreciate that. He has a 3-point sling, and what happened is I got entangled in it, and trying to get myself out, I had my pistol in my other hand, and what do you think happened? Yep, I got caught in the sling and accidentally shot myself, point blank. Well, with adrenaline, you don't feel it, and I just carried on. Thankfully, I was in my respawn point anyway, but yeah, if you're having fun and everything, you just get on with it. You don't complain. So, lesson learned. And that's it, really, for this video. So, again, apologies. I wish I had more footage to show you, but the good news is I will be going back to Red Alert. I don't know when, but you probably will know by my next video, hopefully. And that's it for this video. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell icon so you know when the next video is. I enjoyed making this video. I look forward to making the next video. The most important thing you can do is stay safe.